How you feeling, brother?
Ooh, the smile says enough. Man, we have put it together. This team is right on track.
Man, I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Go ahead and salute to the chat, guys. And it's just welcome the guys in here, man. Let's do this.
Definitely. How's everybody feeling?
Rafe, what's up? My mo, my man. And then we got where's the flag in the building? Well, flag salute, brother. And my main, Robert Pena.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Buddy. To all the Warrior fans out there, the chef did it again. You know
I'm turning my back on that.
I think the chef was playing the little rope a dope because like there was times where he looked hella tired, right? But in that fourth quarter, they got it. But we got some good help around. You know what I'm saying? With Kaminga stepping up.
Wait. This is not Warrior show. It's a radio show. Get out.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. But
no, that's good. Good luck to you guys, man. I'm a Laker fan, so my team don't look like they want to win a championship. So we'll see what's up tomorrow, tonight, or the day when they play. Frank Weber, what's up, brother?
Yeah, but they got what's the name? Hey, Reeves and Luka Don, a broken down LeBron, the real big.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. We're gonna start happy now. Let's talk about the Raiders.
That's right. My bad. It's too early for that. Yay. But definitely good luck. You guys play today though, too, right?
Yeah, sometime today. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that. My daughter is a Laker fan, so I can't be too bad on them.
That means you raised it. That means you raised her right. Jack Kidder, what's up?
She's a Raider Laker. Is a Raider Laker, so
good. You raised her right, so she knows. Pigs, what's up, my brother? Welcome to the show, my man. Hey, Pigs, do me a favor. Watch the chat for me because that guy, I think he almost stuck in our chat last night. You wasn't there, so my moderators watch my chat for me because that guy's trying to get in. Anyway. It interrupted. There's the guy Jeff. I don't know if you've seen Harlem Nights with Thelma. What's her name in there?
Della Reese.
Della Reese. Yeah. She said she got at the police station when he got arrested. She walked out of the station. She told Sugar, "Kiss my entire ass."
It'd take all day to kiss that brother.
Ooh, so how you feel about the draft and what we did? How do you feel?
Man, I mean, you remember how we were talking about, I think I was at something told me 8 wins. I was just sticking. That was the number, before the draft. It was like eight wins. So I don't know if we're going to make the playoffs, but I see us getting more than definitely 4 wins. But now I feel good. Now I feel like if everybody, because we got healthy people this draft. I like that. We didn't get people that were injured and have upside. They stayed away from all that and got someone that could play now. Oh, and I like the caliber.
I like what they did because they didn't, like I keep saying, they didn't pick. There's only one pick. It was a shiny toy, but that was the obvious pick they're gonna make. If you saw reaction, I wanted them to trade down. But it's like, you know what? We didn't run it back anyway. We didn't run it back. And not only was a running back, but he was at BPA too.
Mm-hmm.
So Pete Carroll likes his tough running backs. He likes his guys that do that hard to tackle, the a la beast mode. So I wasn't happy, but then I also realized, you know what? Okay. What running backs do we have that can do that? It sure ain't Zamir White. McCormick, he's been on the team for 4 years in the practice squad, gets in there, his opportunity, and what happened? Gets hurt. Lobby didn't get a fair shot at it. He fumbled that time, and they took him out, and that felt sorry for the kid because basically that has shattered his confidence. Everybody fumbles. Everybody make mistakes. Some people fumble more than others. Everybody make mistakes. It happens. But to take him out, like, you ain't playing no more because you fumbled. That just shattered his confidence. So we'll see going forward this year, see what they do with him. But I don't know, because the guys they drafted, he better to fight.
Yeah, and the competition. Oh, I like the competition. And everything that we said, like if I go ahead.
You must say, hey Jeff, after the show, man, stay on there because I'm gonna play with you on Warships. So stay on the show. Anyway, go ahead.
Nice. Also, you found the game, huh? The Warships, huh?
I'm addicted to that Warship like I'm addicted to Farmer Simulator 22.
Okay. I heard. Let me see. He said we had high value on Genty, and Dallas would have not coughed up enough.
I'm sure they made a phone call, but I don't think they said, not worth it.
AR, it's funny. I was playing Madden earlier.
Hey, AR, so brother.
And the dude I was playing, he was a Panthers fan, and we were talking about the draft and whatever. And then when I told him, I was a Raider fan, he was like, oh, that's crazy. He said, you wouldn't believe who my cousin was. And then it was Zamir White. It was hella funny, bro. Like he was like that dude, man. We keep telling him, keep focusing on his craft, man. Like, why is he always out here? Like, there's nothing for him out here. You know what I'm saying? So it was just hella funny. But I told him, man, like, hey, let your cousin know. Raider Nation Jasin podcast. Definitely come on. And then we see we could talk some sense to him.
Hey, you're right. They didn't get him by UFA, not yet. They still probably working on it. But we'll see what's going forward because they had 6 yesterday, and now today they have added 4 or 5 more guys. So we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, in fact, let's get it. Yeah.
So the UFA they signed, we already know about who they drafted, their skill sets, what they did. But I'm gonna pull a screen up, Jason, and we're gonna see if they like it. Then we'll see. So give me a sec. Here we go.
Guys, I've been smiling since the draft. This has been, a beautiful thing.
Let me know. Pull it up on screen. Let me know if you can see it or not. I'll make it bigger. I'll make it bigger.
Okay, for sure. Oh yeah.
There we go. Now, so that's who the DFA guys track. What gets me is that they drafted a quarterback later rounds. Then they signed a guy from UNLV and he was pretty good. I remember seeing him. He was pretty good. He got the ball to that wide receiver White on target. So they got him. Let me go look at his stats, guys. Give me a second. But so they got another quarterback. So unlike the Raiders of the old, they didn't go after quarterbacks. Gruden didn't even draft one, didn't even look at him. Connor Cook. That was it. They didn't do anything. But this year is a little different. This year they go out to playmakers. They go out to guys that can make plays.
Mm-hmm. And they're not messing with his confidence, with Geno's confidence. Like they're letting him be the guy, and that he doesn't have to look over his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of good. They're just like, hey, do your thing. Just show them what you could do. And then next year, if say this year, doesn't work out, I'm pretty sure that's when they'll be aggressive for the, quarterback position. But that means they have faith in the guy.
But they got a good teacher because when people realize, I don't know if people notice or not, but when I'm gonna say it's a miracle. But when Geno was in Seattle and Russ Wilson was a starter and they brought Geno in as a backup, Deion Smith was sitting there getting Russell Wilson ready, cheering him up, telling him how to do this, when to do this, and where to do this. So he was coaching Geno on the sideline. No, I realized that. I didn't know. I didn't know myself till I found out later. That he was sitting there helping Russell Wilson be a better quarterback. So he can do the same thing with his kids. He got in there. He's gonna help. Don't count him. He's gonna help the guy they got from North Dakota State. He's gonna help out the guy they picked from. Okay, let me see if I butcher his name right quick. Haji Malik Cardier Williams. If I did butcher Mr. Williams, If you're on the chat or you're in the chat, so you see me later, I apologize to you and your family. I got the Williams right. That's common. But the first part, I'm sorry. But anyway, so this guy is 6 feet tall, 205 pounds. His career stats, he threw last year he did. I don't think he played though. They don't show him play. 2024, he did 19 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Good ratio.
Yeah.
Threw for let's see how many yards. He threw for 19 yards, so 1,900 yards. So he didn't really have a good yardage, but the ratio of touchdowns to interception ones that get me. He had a passer rating of let's see, what's the passer rating? Do they show it here? No, they don't show it on the screen I'm looking at. But anywho, he's a UDFA, so let's see if we compete.
Yeah. Just some bodies.
Yeah. Get bodies, compete.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got another quarterback to compete with. Carter Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
What's the kid name from? We just drafted. Sorry, guys.
Cam Miller.
Cam Miller. Compete those guys
Mm-hmm.
for that third spot, or at least a practice squad spot. So he's bringing the competition in. You're not going to sell. Okay, we got Geno Smith. We need a quarterback, like they did with Gruden did with Carr. Yeah, we got Carr. We need a quarterback. And like my guy Jeff said, and a few other guys said, excuse me, a few other content creators, draft a quarterback every year. You never know what you're gonna get. You know, in the late rounds, UDFA, you never know what you're gonna get. He might come in there and be this hypothetical. When's about coming in and beat Geno Smith? But I doubt it. But I'm just saying, you know, he might.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we saw another tight end.
Carter Runyon. Usually guys named Runyon are tough dudes. Or like
let's see his stats. So we got of course Brock Bowers. Michael Mayer's still there. We signed Quadri Ismail. And there's one more left there. I forgot. We have 4 tight ends, right? On the Raiders roster.
We just signed that new guy too.
Quadri Ismail.
Mr. Zadir.
Yeah, with Ismail. Ismail's which comes
his son, his grandson.
Yeah, it's related to the Rocket Ismail. I don't know how we don't care, but I don't show the stats. But anyway, so not tight end. Okay. Another competition in the room. Another compete against, you know, we signed a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we don't know. You know, okay. That guy, forgot the guy, hey Lord, see this. The guy we got from the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. What you call Ian Thomas?
Yeah, Ian Thomas. Yeah. So we signed him and Ishmael. So you kind of see the trend. What's going on here? You kind of see what's going on with Pete Carroll and Spytech. What they're doing.
We're gonna run that ball.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna run that ball. We're gonna bulk up.
Well, we got faster. We got bigger. We got stronger. You know. Then we signed another center.
Yeah.
Iowa State. Now, something about Iowa, man, fans makes me kind of wonder what's going on in that state. What's happening over there? He signed a guy named Gerard Hufford.
It just sounds like that
I
sounds
know
like Iowa State. Oh,
he's
Hufford.
like he's like one of those guys that can pick up a cow and carry him to the barn. Like the dad said, "Hey Gerard, we're missing a cow. Where's that? Oh, I see him, Dad. We'll get him. Pick him, put him on the shoulder, bring him. Here he is."
I'm gonna go get him, Paul. I go
that's,
get
what
him.
that's what he sounds like. He's like a guy's like, we'll pick up like 15 bales of hay. Said, Dad, we want these at. Put them in the corner over there.
That movie Little Giants when bro took the was carrying the he was
Exactly.
carrying
Good reference. Exactly.
straight hard.
Yeah. So yeah, good reference, man.
Yeah, somebody mentioned Mello Dotson too. I definitely, you know what I mean, I seen him slide. He started sliding whatever after, I guess. I don't know if it was after the combine or whatever, but yeah, glad we got him.
Okay. You're gonna like this guy. He's built.
Yeah.
He's a true center.
Oh, Hufford. Because then JP can slide to guard, you feel me? Like, and then you know what I mean? That's
no, JP ain't center. This guy can slide to guard. Just do a 6'5", 320 pounds. A pure Iowa corn-fed beef. That's what this guy is.
Oh yeah, Mr. Huff.
And he's a true center. He wasn't a guard. He was anything. He's a true center.
Mm-hmm.
He probably has played guard in his career, but he's a true center.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I gotta watch highlights and tape. They just signed UTFA. I gotta watch some tape and see how nasty he is. Because one thing we need is nastiness.
Oh yeah.
We need that because we need that Wisniewski type of player on this team. That's what we need.
Put him in the dirt.
How's everybody rank the draft? I'll give it a B+. I can't give it an A yet because I got to see these guys play. And then when they play well, we got one starter. If we can get 2 or 3 more starters out this draft, A+.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna leave it room, right? I'm gonna say B. Like the top I liked, but there's some things at the bottom of the draft, but I mean nothing crazy because we still don't know yet. So, but yeah, I definitely give it a B, and we'll see how it plays off. That could change. It could be an A, and then we'll see if it's anything less than that.
Let's say if we get 2 more stars out this draft, not counting, of course, Genty. He's starting day 1. If we get 2 more stars out this draft, it's definitely A+. Because I don't want to say like the other regime. I'm tired of saying their stupid names. That we draft one player in the first round, and he can't even start. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, you
Tyree Wilson. Wilson. And then Leatherwood got manhandled. Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna pick a first round pick, day 1 starter automatically. Genty is.
Yeah.
Last year, Brock Bowers is. If we go and draft all these bunch of guys and then they get cut after OTAs and all that stuff, and what we haven't drafted for? Why do you even draft him? Don't even draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I could easily like the first 2 days. What you said? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was saying I think I said like an A- or something like that, like the first 2 days, I think altogether. Because we hit every need. I just feel like either when we traded back, I think we traded it back a little too far. We got some good picks, out of it. But I think we were one of the wide receivers I think that they wanted probably got snatched up. So that's why like we went back, but then they doubled back for Thornton. You know what I mean? To kind of, to kind of make up for it. Because I feel like they wanted somebody, but he probably got taken before that, so they just but I mean it was a good pick. I like Besh, I mean I do. It's just I feel we traded back so far, we kind of gambled a little bit more, but but it was a good draft. Definitely good draft. I love our
Well,
first five for
well,
sure.
Pete Carroll's known for trading. I guess you saw what was coming up. Like these guys out here, we don't need. They're big names in college. They did well in college, but we don't need this. Not a team need. You know what I'm saying? So I said, hey, trade back and get another pick. They started the day with 9. They ended up with 11 picks or 12. I can't remember how much. They started the day with us 8 picks left, and they ended up with 11 picks on day 2, which I think is the most important round. 2 to 4. I think the most important rounds of the draft. The first pick's always the hyped up picks. Who's going first? Who's going second? Who that blah blah. But then day 2 is when you get those solid players. Those either they don't have to start, but they get rotational pieces. Sometimes you get a starter out the second, third round, or fourth round.
Yeah.
So trading back to me was, I thought they did in the first round, but they didn't. But they did, and they got some key pieces.
Yeah, we got Genty, so we sewed up getting the best running back available in that draft, which was a position of need. Yes, it was early, but we could have traded back and then somebody else could have got him. So at least we didn't gamble with our first round pick. They handled business and addressed wide receiver heavily early with the 2, with Thornton and with Besh, 2 elements that we have, needed. A taller receiver with speed, So me and Chris. Go ahead.
Oh, because go ahead. I thought you finished. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say we talked about earlier, like the running game, like finding the third back, because I know we re-signed Collier, and there's McCormick too, but we need somebody else to kind of step up. But a part of that, we could add like a Trey Tucker instead of having them downfield, the jet sweeps, have them the screens, just using them that way instead of downfield, because maybe that element we could catch some teams off guard.
So basically using the pass as a running game. I see that bubble screens and all that stuff, quick outs. Tucker had to burn down the field. He can just and come back and boom, let him take off. Because with Tucker's speed, the D-backs got to respect that. So they're gonna play often. They're not gonna try to jam the line of scrimmage. That's one thing you got to work on. You got to work on the release. His release is not as good as we think it is. As I watch him, his release is kind of like, he relies on his speed too much. His footwork is not like, and then go like this, do that. I'm sure they're gonna work on that. But yeah, having faith to go out because they're gonna respect the speed. They're gonna back up. They're gonna 5-yard, 10-yard cushion and make sure you don't burn them. So when you do that, you can just step up a couple steps, boom, and then take off and get 10 yards because they're already playing 10 yards off him. So he'd be good for that.
Yeah, I'm for one. I'm definitely surprised we didn't grab another back, even at the UDFAs. Like that is wild. Because I think we, fresh legs is always good. And I think we can replace everybody that was, previously on the roster in that running back in the running back room.
Now, I'm gonna say this. I'll probably get hated more than I'm hated right now.
Ooh.
I say get a big bag, and they do have one. His name is ZW, Zamir White. You might as well hate when I say this. Now, Zamir White is a straight up and down running back. He has blinders on both sides. He don't see cuts. He don't see that. Okay. Now, the offensive line, who they drafted, where they drafted him at, especially that Grant and Rogers. Grant's the one that's going to be a guard, right? That's what you said earlier. That Pete Carroll said he's going to be a guard, right?
Yeah.
Take problem out the picture. We don't have Aldrich James no more. We got a beast of a man, JPJ in the middle. The left side, I don't know who they're gonna put there because Zamir White always had a tendency to run to the right. Every time you see him run, we makes the most yards is to the right side.
Okay.
So you put that. You got Glaze over there. I'm not going to replace him or not neither. Okay. So now, if it's 3rd down and 1, 3rd down and 2, you can put him in. I know if the guys saw it, me and Gravy went at it by it. I respect Gravy. I love Gravy like a motherfucker. I respect his opinions. But I still say we need that big back. I think we still got it. Zamir White with a new offensive line and with a new offensive line scheme. Because remember, Philbin took over after AP actually made a decent decision and fired all those guys. He took over and they got better once he took over. They put JPJ in center, and then they put Palmer still there, and then the line got better. Our ranking got improved a little bit, but it improved enough. So Zamir can be that. Get us 1 yard, because that's what you're good for. That's all. That's what you average. 1 yard to carry, 2 yards to carry. That's what you average. I know if AR's in the room, he's probably gonna yell at me tomorrow if I talk to him or later today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I didn't say make him fullback. I didn't say make a thing. He can come in on. He can come on certain situation. He gonna come in certain situation.
I thought we picked up a fullback too on the UDFA list, but maybe not on this one.
Nah, maybe so. Yeah, but hey, salute 805. What's up, brother?
Hey.
But I would say that maybe this is last chance. This is it for him. He has to, leave the horses alone and go out there and work on his feet. And maybe now that when it's like goal line, first down at the 1 yard line, give it to your boy Genty. Yeah, don't get it. Get him again. Don't get it. 2 tight end set or whatever. Listen, Mel White get it. He's good for 1 yard. We know that. He is good for 1 yard.
Just one.
Yeah, he's good for that. So what? He's still there. So get a big bag. I still say get a big bag, but they don't have to. They can go and work with them. Like I said, last year was a clusterfuck of offensive coordination. It was but you could do better than that, Jason. I could do better than that, Jason.
Oh yeah. I would have got him at least like 3.8. You know what I'm saying? 4.2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the guy I'm bringing right now, I like this pick. I'm gonna go to this guy. They got Trevor Baylor. I'm gonna look at his stats. So I'm gonna tell this guy they picked up on this UDFA guys. It's not draft. We know about the draft. We'll talk about it in a minute. But I was gonna get the UDFA if they signed because they had 6. Now they got more today. So this guy right here, I'm gonna tell his stats here. In a second, let me find him. Okay. I love my Radio Shack computer, guys. Radio Shack computer.
Hey.
Nobody, some of the guys, most of them didn't know about that.
I was gonna say they still got Radio Shack. The Shack.
Oh, I closed out 2 years ago. I used to go there. When I was a kid, I used to go to Radio Shack, man, damn every weekend. When I got my allowance money or whatever I got or did some work on the side, I go there like, what am I get today? The guys they knew my name. Hey, Chris, welcome. Well, I missed a Saturday. Hey, where were you last Saturday? I didn't make enough money coming here. So this guy, help me out. Trevin May?
Yeah, I'm gonna say May.
This guy's a 6'5", 291 defensive tackle. He has good speed. I looked him up late last night. Right after I got off for a minute, I was still kind of fuzzy from last night's show with Jeff. But he another depth piece. And we drafted, 2 defensive tackles in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
So you see another trend we're doing. Rotation. Keep the guys fresh and healthy. So his stats are not impressive, but it's still rotational.
Yeah.
Next guy, Next guy I'll get you was, I said, by far. Hey, Jason, now what's up, brother? Next guy I'm going to talk about is by far. Don't know why he didn't get drafted. You know that Ja guy?
Mm-hmm.
Ja Joyner. 6'5", 265 pounds, edge. You know how many sacks he had last year?
How many?
14 and a half.
We need all 14 and a half of those.
But yeah, but the rotational piece, he can Max Crosby. He can go in there like, Max, come on, get out the game. Let the guy take over right now. Sit down for a couple of plays. Relax. Or Kuntz, same way. Rotational piece. So, I mean, I was looking at what they draft. I see the trend, what they're doing. They're building that defense up. They're building that defense up. Defense win championships. Everybody know that. What do you think?
Yeah, they definitely they went heavy defense in the camp invites. That D line, Kevin Pointer,
Yeah.
Candy, safety from DB. Yeah,
That Air Force. Is that where Trey Taylor came from? Air Force, or was it?
yeah, that's where what's his name? Trey. Yeah, Trey Taylor.
So his teammate, basically.
Yeah.
Because we don't have a free safety. We have very good strong safety. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't bad at that room.
Yeah. Is he? Hopefully he's a free. Unless they're trying to convert somebody in that room to free. Or we're forgetting about
maybe because why you not working? Maybe because you look at be careful how them guys there. Really, Champ Castler and Thomas wasn't free safety. It was actually strong safeties in college and stuff.
Yeah.
Earl Thomas and what's called? They were college. They were strong safeties. Hey, Furpo, what's up? You on break? Welcome.
Furpo.
You know what Jason does? Keep mocking me, I'm coming to get you. But so they weren't free safety because I don't think Pete Carroll liked the free safety. He liked his safeties to come up there and hit people.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Was Isaiah Palomalo? They might have him go and play him more free.
But do you see how that works, right? You got Chin.
Yeah,
you got Palomalo, and they can like go back and forth. Maybe Chin's out there out in the middle field playing free safety, and then Paulo's on the line in the box. Or you can put Chin in the box and put Palomalo on the field. So the defense don't know, well, who's running free? We don't know because they can switch up. They both can run to the line of scrimmage, and then one can back off, you know? Because Chin, I think Chin's a better cover safety than Paulo is. Chin can run side to side.
Tell them again.
I'm not yelling. I'm just talking really loud, Jeff.
Nice.
Remember, my Barbie house echoes. My Barbie room echoes a lot, so I'm not yelling. Sound like it.
Damn.
Yeah. So you like that Porter guy, huh? He's a free safety from what school did he go to? Oh, Wake Forest. Let me see his stats.
Taylor at free.
Okay, another big kid, 6'1", 2. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Why they got other guy? What did you say is a safety, right?
Which one?
Joyner.
No, he's a.
Oh, he's D-line.
Yeah, yeah.
Golf. What? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's 6'5", 265. Not bad. They have no stat info on the guy. Like I said, rotational.
says for our safety.
Our safeties, we got, they didn't sign just 1, 2. Hudson Clark and Camby Golf.
That's funny. It says for our safety.
We got safety. I'm not worried about the safety and D-backs because the defensive line is going to put so much pressure on the quarterbacks that they can have time. And that's how you get your picks. When the quarterback's in the backfield panicking and trying to get rid of the ball, he's going to throw it up. Then you got your picks. That's how you get picks. Reason why we got lacking interceptions last year, I'm not going to say Jack Jones' name today, but the reason why you got picks last year is because they had time because we only had Max Crosby rushing the passer. Wilkins wasn't only played 5 games. Butler did his job, what he can do, the best he could, what he had. So we really didn't get that much pressure on the quarterback besides Max Crosby. And, they were double teaming him, holding him. Everything can keep him away from the quarterback. So quarterback basically had time. He could run to the side and get out there or step up in the pocket because we're not much pressure in the middle. So he get the ball to the receiver a little better.
Yeah.
But if he got guys in his face constantly, they're going to try to get rid of that ball, get sacked.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you throw the ball up carelessly without planning and setting. And then the DBs can feed. They can feast.
Yeah.
So, let's see this guy, Cam Goff. He played with Trey Taylor, right?
Yeah. Ravens took 4 edge rushers.
Who, Rams?
No, the Ravens, Baltimore.
Yeah, everybody trying to build a defense because they saw what the Eagles did.
Yeah, the Chiefs aren't on top of the mountain no more.
Nah. Well, remember we almost beat their ass. That's some bad calls at the end, but shit, our defense. Well, we got 5 sacks on that game.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they got that tackle they drafted.
Yeah, we're on to him. We're on to his shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Keep him in the pocket, keep him running out, and hit his ass multiple times. Yeah.
Get him, hurt him.
Okay, they signed another big kid, 6'1", that golf, 6'1", 215 pounds. So I'm seeing what they're doing. They're trying to build Legion of Doom 2.0. They don't call it that, I hope, but yeah, 2.0. So let's see what they're doing. And I like it.
Raider.
Even on the free agency, you had DFAs that really caught your attention? That really like,
For me, it's really what's not there. For me, it's the running back position. Like, I just wanted some fresh legs, but maybe they feel we have enough, or they're waiting for something to shake out somewhere else.
Probably, they could. Teams draft guys and they cut them, and maybe they're waiting to see what they get on the waiver wire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not. A running back room is good now, but not the way I like it. Because they got Mosset and they got Genty. I still like to get one of those big backs. And somebody said in the chat the other day, not my chat, not our chat, but put Grant 1 or 2 as a fullback. I'm like, okay. So all right, fine. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We might not need one. Like I said, let's see if Zamir can improve his game. Behind
yeah.
Behind the this offensive line that we're about to build up, behind the new offensive line scheme that Phillips going to employ, behind the Chip Kelly offense. Let's see what he can do. Because White, Parham, Wilson, Tariq Wilson. Yeah.
Yep, Tariq.
Yeah, this is it for them. if they don't perform this year, if they don't come out doing anything, swing at the fence, bye. But Pico, they have no problem replacing you.
Not at all.
Alec, yeah.
They put their staple in, put their thumbprint.
All right. So also UFAs, they got 2 more cornerbacks. Humphreys from USC. I like him there, but he's all right. And Mello Dotson. That's when you said Mello Dotson you like?
Yeah. Yeah, I like Mello Dotson.
Let's see his stats here, see what he is.
Matt Jones, the linebacker, too.
Oh, they got linebacker. That's right. But we drafted one. My computer my power went out right there, right where they were ready to draft him.
Yeah.
So I didn't find out until late.
Yeah, that was crazy that my internet's been going in and out. I gotta get that fixed, but yeah.
You don't know. Well, who's your server? Your internet server?
It's Xfinity. What's the I forget there. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? I ain't picking up. Matt Jones, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Matt Jones. It's probably 1,000 million. Matt Jones.
Ed's gonna pull a bunch of Matt Jones. Matt, you mean Matt Jones, the actor? No.
Yeah, no. Matt Jones, the doctor? No.
The Mac Jones, the unemployed running back? No, not him either.
Oh,
see,
the construction worker.
See, I got Matt Jones. I got Matt Jones, the wide receiver. No, not looking for him.
He said no. Yeah, Matt Jones, Baylor.
There you go. Yeah, finally. You're right. I pull up so many Matt Jones. Like, come on, man, give me some money.
That's gonna be $1 million of those.
Common names. You know what? I'm looking at ESPN. He looked like a football player.
Yeah.
He got that look. He looks. His profile picture. He's not smiling. He's looking straight at the camera, like.
Yeah. He's a hog.
Yeah. 6'4", 246. Let's see his bio. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have no stats on him. Let's see stats.
He just looks tough on the sideline,
He's like
it's intimidation.
He's like a football player, like I'm coming for you. Get me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I ain't mad at it. You face because the trend is they basically go and get defense and offensive line. That's what they're doing. They're trying to build a defense up. Okay, so we build defense up, get that rolling. So next year, our defense is so damn good, we ain't got to worry about the guys on defense anymore. We can go get offense. We can worry about that. They are playing chess right now with the NFL. Hey, Panda, what's up? Shoot, brother. How you doing? So you want to talk about the draft? Let's do it. I'm cool with that. You can take that down. This year their phase, like they did all right. We'll see in the OTAs coming up.
Let's see which one was. Okay, never mind.
I'm watching UFL. The UFL is playing right now?
Okay. Okay, let me pull it up again. I was under PFF, but
Jason, now we're gonna do later. We're gonna do a mock cut. So we're gonna say who we cut on the mock.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
You know what? I think Jeff pulled up the mock draft from I put mock draft up, and they already mock drafting for 2026. I'm like, damn.
Already? Damn. Don't get me started with those mock drafts.
I'm proofing now. I'm proofing now until the end of next season when we in the playoffs. So yeah, we'll do that after the fact.
Exactly. Okay.
Hey, chat. Give us your prediction for Ray Records while Jason working on this thing.
Oh, it's not
What do you guys predict? Give me your honest prediction after the draft. Give me two predictions. Give me pre-draft and post-draft predictions. How about that?
Yeah. See.
Oh, yeah, make it a little bit bigger.
Let's see. Is that working?
A little bit more. A little bit more.
Oh, it is working now?
No, a little bit more bigger. Just a little bit bigger. Control plus, or is that? I think that's what it is.
Let's see. Oh, wait. Another.
A little bit more. You're still kind of small. Remember my old man, I can't see. That's why I got glasses on. I can't see shit. My eyesight not as good. They just call me eagle eye. Now they call me rat eye. I can't see anything.
Damn.
Well, I can see. Actually, I just can't read.
Okay.
Small print. But can you highlight each player or no?
Let me see. It won't let you here. Let me see. Let me find a better.
So Jason now said pre-draft 7-10, post-draft 8-9. I kind of say like 8 to 9 wins myself. Pre-draft, I was in the 7. I was in the 8 range still. Post-draft, I'm more like that 8 to 10 range. So yeah, after this draft, and after UDFAs, and after the signings, I hope the Raiders will know what they didn't. Well, it's not even know what they're doing because
they've always been ahead of the game.
This is the first draft that I feel good after the draft. Not like a head scratch, like, what the F are you guys doing?
I think I can do this one. Here we go. You see that one?
I can see it. That's fine. Go ahead. I don't know. The chat can see it. I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, Panda. We're playing the Cowboys, the Eagles, Giants, and Giants. Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, Giants. Yeah, we're playing East next year.
So, let me see. I just want to hear what they say about.
Yeah, well, it's like that's pretty much what I had it right there. In the beginning, it was 8-9 maybe. And then after the draft, it was 9-8. Between that 8 to 10 range after the draft. Before the draft, it was like a 7 to 8. That's what I predicted.
Let me see.
Even with our draft, probably 7-8 wins. I'm gonna say a little higher than that, Panda. I think we got a chance. We do play the East. There's two teams I worry about in the East. That's only the Commanders and the Eagles. Those two teams I worry about in the East. Cowboys I'm never worried about. Giants definitely not. Okay? I'm not worried about those. My main concern is the AFC team we got to play. That's my main concern. Not our division, but other AFC teams in there. So that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
Mr. Weber.
For Bush.
Mr. Weber. 11-6. Oh, I'm all for that. 10-7. All for that too. Man, that'd be awesome.
Says competitive inside or outside target who stands out as a box checker in several important columns. Besh can be slowed in press and might not have much separation speed, but he's a big, strong receiver with outstanding ball skills. He's physical at the top of the route and has a rebounder feel for owning catch space once he gains top positioning. His hands are sticky and strong with elite catch focus from any spot on the field. He's fearless and physical as a runner, but needs more nastiness as a run blocker. Besh's lack of explosiveness could shrink his workspace, but the focus should be on his pro ready toughness and the ball skills that make him a projectable possession target with wide receiver three upside.
Frank Weber, you made it great. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you could.
Frank Weber, you made the point of all points. A winning record in our division is more important to me than the overall win-loss record. Absolutely. We got to win in our division. We got to beat the Chiefs. We got to beat the Chargers. We got to beat the Donkeys. Because all those three teams win the playoffs. Broncos got lucky because Chiefs decided to give up that game. But you're right. Got to win that. We got to win it. We got at least, if we can't win it, we got to cut number 2 in the division. We can't come in last place. We can't go 0-6 in our division. You're absolutely right. And where's the flag? Says Beck's zone cut. That's what I keep saying. He's going to bust that zone out. If teams go to zone with Beck's on the field, he's going to break that zone. Brock Bowers going to bust that zone out. You say anything? I can't hear you. Yeah.
No, I had a motorcycle cranking. It just
okay.
Yeah, just kind of muted for a second. Yeah, I'll get back in there too. Yeah, so far, good traits. It's not gonna be nothing crazy, but it's it's a good workman.
Boy, he's not gonna be a number 1. We know that.
Yeah.
And people say that, well, Jacoby got the same skills. Yeah, but this guy was a tight end they converted to a wide receiver. If you guys watch his highlights, this guy don't shy away from getting tackled. He'll go at you. He's gonna break zones. Because his main goal is get that ball and get to the end zone. That's what he think about. Nothing else. Not get a first down. He'll get that. But his main goal is I'm trying to get to the end zone so I can celebrate. I ain't trying to get first downs are good. I'm getting a first down. But I'm trying to get the end zone so I can celebrate, so I can show my dancing skills. There
we go. I think it's a little. Oh, his weaknesses though. Wait, did I go through? Oh, in fact, never mind. Let me go through the strengths. Good size with above average play strength. Plays with good body control and toughness.
Mm-hmm.
His ball skills create a buzzy talking point for scouts. Pins defender and battles to maintain top position on possession routes. Exceptional ball tracking with razor sharp catch focus downfield.
Mm-hmm.
Keeps defender out of his frame and catches late with sudden hands. Uses strength to break tackles and roll up additional yardage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He's gonna be if he go against a smaller DB, they're gonna have nightmares with this guy because he's gonna box him out and catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And going to zone coverage. Remember how Renfro played when Carr was there when he had him 1,000 yards that year?
Mm-hmm.
Renfro played more like street football. He played in street football. Go to the Chevy, then cut right to that Charger over there, then come back to the Ford.
Yeah,
that's the way Renfro played. This guy to me seemed like one of those guys. He's gonna find a hole in the zone coverage and get that. But then if you put a smaller DB on him, cornerback, he's just gonna eat him a lot. Because I remember like I said, he was a tight end in high school. I think high school and first part of his career. I'm not exactly sure he played tight end in college, but in high school he was a tight end. He was a man amongst boys then. But they made him receiver when he got to college, I guess. So he knows those tactics. He knows how to box out, how to, like in basketball, you box out to get a rebound. That's what he is.
Yeah,
so you'll be the.
Yeah, I want to say he may have been tight end at LSU, but don't quote me yet. But
I'm not exactly sure, but I know he was a tight end in high school.
Mm.
He was a man amongst boys.
Yeah, so him with Brock and Myers, that's a good look.
Well, people say we have Myers. And Myers kind of get up there in age. He's not like it used to be. I wish we would got him early in his career. He's still productive. He had the least drop rate in the NFL last year with 1,000 yards. And I'm glad the Raiders gave him 1,000 yards because he never had it before. Mm-hmm. It's still going to be very important to the team. But you see, you got Becker. He can learn from Jacoby Myers. He can learn. And so that's one guy got him. Because, Jacoby had 1 year left on his contract. He was getting older. He was a New England pick. So he might decide, I'm going to go back to New England to retire, but it may not. He may stay here. They might get another contract. But we can't depend on that. Because the big mistakes the GMs made back in the past is that they let players walk. No. This is a good player. Why you ain't signing him? We can mention names, but we'd be all night doing that. All day. But they know, okay, we know what you want to do. We can't pay that much. We're sorry. We want you to stay. But if you want to go somewhere else to end your career, good luck to you. Yeah. But we ain't worried about it because you got somebody to take your place. That's what the Raiders did. They let people walk. They had nobody to take their place. Job Jacobs, Samir White. Yeah, 1 good game. Okay, you let Jacobs walk. Who's the replacement? Samir White. He had 1 good game. So no. We're not. I'm thinking we're gonna do that again. So yeah, I like Big. Hey, go to Thornton. That's the one I like.
Over Thornton.
Yeah. All right. I agree, Jason Downs. I don't be in that 25-32 range we drafted next year. I won't be in the top 10. Now, I won't be in the 25-32 range. That means we won some games or in the playoffs. I agree.
All right, for Deontay Thornton, long linear target.
Go to his height and his weight stuff first. I'm sorry. Okay. I mean, we all know, but just go ahead and get a whole bio.
We got 6'5", 205 pounds, 32 and an eighth arms, 9 and 5/8 hands. Let me see. That was
big. He got some big hands. His hands aren't small at all.
Yeah, he looks like a Raider too.
He does.
Let me see.
What was his 40? Did he search 40?
4.3.
So he's not slow?
Not at all. 4.3, 40. Yeah, vertical.
10.
Broad jump 10.6.
Well, what's his vertical jump? 33 inches.
Yeah, 33.
He can get up there. He's 6'5".
Yeah, he's a big boy.
No, that's what we needed. Needed a big boy down there, stretch the field. It's all good. I'm sorry. Go something. I mean to stop you mid. So go to his strengths. What do you got? Tell me what do you got.
All right. So his overview is a long linear target whose primary function is to take the top off the defenses. Thornton can play through early contact and works past tight man coverage. He's talented at stacking cornerbacks and tracking the ball when he finds top positioning. He can strike over the top or with routes, allowing him to catch on the move. His route tree is limited. So 2 high safety looks could park him in the garage. He's average after the catch on short throws, but plays as big as he measures. Winning contested catches on all 3 levels. Wait. He's average after the catch on short throws, but plays as big as he measures, winning contested catches on all three levels. Okay, so he can get it done at
Oh
all.
yeah, he's a 50-50 guy that we needed. He's the guy like that's going to attack the ball.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't care about it's more than is yak yards because we got those guys in the building. We got Beck, just signed Beck, we got Bowers. So the yak yards is not very important. But my thing is like that down the field
mm-hmm.
in 6'5", and the safety's got to watch him.
Yeah,
And that frees up Bowers, Myers, Beck, whoever you put in there, the other guys. That frees them up. Or what that she does, you take them downfield. You know what's happening? That safety can't be in the box no more to watch Genty.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So once you get past that second level, ain't no safety there because he's down there watching this kid. And Genty running for a 60-yard touchdown run. You know.
Because you hit it right on the head. That's what it's about.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying this guy going to be a 1,000-yard receiver. Hey, maybe if it's good, great. But he's going to be a receiver like he's going to. We can't watch Bowers no more because we got to watch this guy. We can't come up to the line of scrimmage because we got to watch this guy. You know what I mean? So instead of, because you know what happened last few years? What did defense do? We couldn't throw the damn ball. We had no receivers. So they do. Put 8, 9 men in the box.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it. They can't do it now. Because you got this guy. You got Myra Beck on that side. You got Bowers right here. Then you got this guy on the other side. You can't bring 8 men up no more because we don't know who they're going to, especially with Chip Kelly, where he runs offense. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Let me see. So for his strengths, explosive vertically with a career average of 21.9 yards.
Wait, back up. 20. What? Yeah, what?
Explosive vertically with a career average of 21.9 yards per catch.
I heard you say that, but what?
Yeah.
Who on our team averaged that many yards a catch?
Shoot, I don't think nobody or average not or 1.9 yards. Nah, yeah, I'm trying to think who. Well, I guess Trey. I would love to see what his average was. But play strength and hand fighting pull him past physical corners. So that's actually good. He doesn't get jammed. Well, he's a big receiver, so he's not going to get jammed up. Hey,
Jason, Jason Downs, you in chat, do me a favor. You're on your computer, man. Do me a favor. Look up the top yard average for receiver on the Raiders, if you can, if you don't mind. Or where's the flag? One of you guys do me a favor. Because I got other stuff on my screen. I can't pull up. My computer's going to crash. But, yeah. 21? Yeah. I'll take 15 compared to what we had last year.
Yeah. Hopefully it could be like a bigger version of what Ruggs was getting ready to do before he, had the tragedy.
You don't remind me. I wish they signed free agent. That guy Hollins we had a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mac Hollins.
That's what you remind me of. That we need. Cause I wish we were signing free agency, but that big receiver down the field that bet the catch.
Yeah.
Get 20, 30 yards.
And then what was it? 6'4",
6'5".
I see 6'5". So I got that scratched up. Remember we were talking about Williams, Savion Williams, T-Mac. Who's the other big one? Oh yeah, Jaden Higgins. We got our big receiver and the fastest. So take that NFL.
Yeah, well, shots. I had a great time last night. It was funny, man. We got to do that again. That was hilarious. Go watch that show. You get a chance to watch me and Jeff show last night. It was hilarious. But yeah, I had a great time. Thank you. I'm going to cut you off. But yeah, I had a great time. Guys, we got to do that again. That was so good. So funny. That's what we needed. And that's what I was saying. I'm going to cut you off on you. We're going to keep this up. But that's what I was saying. Last night's show was so fun because the Raider Nation, nobody was pissed off after the draft like we've been the past few years. Everybody was like, happy. Everybody's like, They felt good. Everybody felt good last night. I I feel good. Did you feel good after the draft?
Oh yeah, I feel
Jason?
good. Like I'm ready for the season right now. You know,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. Because like I said, we're already set. We got our quarterback in place. We got a vet. You know, we don't have to worry about the rookie. You know, the rookie stuff. And you know what I mean? We can
So
let him do his thing.
my boy Where's the Flag put the stats up. So the average yards, the highest was Jacoby Myers at 11 yards per catch for Cole. So and you talking about 21. That's 10 more yards. So that's going to increase now. What? Oh, yeah, that's going to increase. So 11 yards, not bad, but now it's going to increase. 21. I like the sound of that.
Said Bush needs to work on his blocking. He's just not going to beat you with speed. He's going to surprise us. But to me, uh, if we have to Jacoby, I'm fine with it. Yeah, it's gonna help. It's gonna help Jacoby for sure. Like, and then it's gonna help Brock too. It's like basically these guys are gonna stretch the field out so those two can eat. You know what I mean? Like, and if say they do go for or they don't go for it, we can hit them over the top. And Thornton's big enough to bring it down. You know what I mean? And battle for it down the field.
He's that 50-50 guys that we needed. Some people say we don't need receiver because, like I said, I keep saying, we got Brock Bowers. Oh, yeah, we got Brock Bowers, but he's not receiver. Now we got a guy that can help Brock Bowers getting that open because now the safety is going to wash Brock Bowers because no cornerback can cover him, no linebacker can cover him. Only person can cover him is a safety. Only one that did cover him was Patrick Surtain. He did a decent job, but I don't think he did that great of a job because the quarterback was so stupid he couldn't get him the ball. But so he got safety who's going to have to cover Brock Bowers. And while he's trying to do that, who's going to be down the field? The boy Thornton.
Yeah.
Over the top.
Yeah.
Or you had that guy Beck on the other side in the middle. Or Jacoby Myers, other side in the middle. And then all that, but you got to remember, Jiffy's there too. So the safety can't run up. So they're going to open this offense. I've seen what they're doing. It's going to open a lot of players. They're going to have players like open. And Geno Smith, I'm sorry to say, I wish we were drafting him back in the day. We drafted DJ Hayden because I watched West Virginia, Geno Smith. I thought we was going to draft him, but no, he went the second round.
Mm-hmm.
And Geno Smith, though, I get the ball to him. As long as he get protection, he going to get the ball to him. Right? Yeah. He had Metcalf and all guys had good years because Geno Smith got him the ball and what they was running. So I think we're not going to be one of those 45 points a game offenses, but we damn sure going to score more than 19 points a game.
Yeah. We get that up to like 24 a game where our defense is doing, holding teams, and we're good, man.
Yeah. I'm talking about getting 28. I'm talking to get 4 touchdowns a game. Shoot, 28 a game. Then defense allows going 17. I think we'll win a lot of games that way.
Yeah. we got some. Oh yeah, we got that big. We got somebody off their practice squad too. That's the was that Kazir or whatever or. But they said 6'5" or 6, something like that.
Practice squad?
Yeah. We got him off Baltimore's again. I was like, that's funny. Hopefully it's another Waller.
Let's see. Let me take a look at that. Team. Was he a tight end or a wide receiver?
I heard tight end. I know you talking about Buchanan. Go Cal. Yes, sir.
So we got Brock Bowers, Ramir Ishmael, Mike Mayers, Justin Short. Oh, Ian Thomas. They cut Short now. He's still there.
Yeah, I think it's the one you said. from who's the first name you said? Kadir, I think it's Ishmael or something like that.
Oh, Quadri Ishmael. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did come from Baltimore. Yeah, 6'6", 232.
Yeah,
Kadir Osman. Yeah, that's right. We did sign him.
we building a monster.
Yeah, he's more of a receiving tight end. He's not a blocking tight end. He's a receiving tight end because he kind of frame is small for the block. But yeah, that's all. I talked about earlier before we got on. That's what you call him, nephew or son. Rocket Ishmael's. He relates to Rocket Ishmael.
Yeah,
I don't know how, but yeah,
his great grandson. No,
might be one of them guys like, hey, Rocket Ishmael. When it comes to Quadri, you are the father.
Yeah.
The
Rocket. The baby Rocket. Let me see.
Got to be this side. We sound like the day before a couple days before the draft. Yeah. So Thornton, I think, is going to be, because I kept saying we need a big receiver down there. We need one. You want to, like I say, you don't have to catch 980 catches and 1,212 yards. Be nice. We don't have to. He has to set up the offense. He has to get down there and keep the safeties and linebackers able honest, because we got a running back. And you know what? And next year, you know what's going to happen. Two things defense is going to do: stop Genty and blanket Bowers. Because they think that's the only threats we have, which basically it is on paper. The two threats, Genty and Bowers. Jacoby's not a threat, but he got to watch. So the two threats are those two guys. So defense is going to do everything it can to make sure those guys don't get off the ball, get big games. If he can get that safety to commit to the line of scrimmage, because I heard that Geno Smith the best play action quarterback in the league. I didn't know that. You know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, I found out he was I think it was the second or third best play action quarterback in the league. You know the stats. So I'm like, what? So you imagine Genty back there, and then they bring in the safety. They bring up the safeties because they say, oh, it's 1st and 10. They're going to run. Bring up the safeties, get that 8-9 man box to drop Genty, because you're not going to take more than one guy to tackle that little guy. The guy breaks tackles like crazy. So they bring him up. Geno Smith goes back. I'm play calling right in my head. Geno Smith steps, go back, fake handoff. Thornton runs down the field, open. No safety back, no safety help. The cornerbacks, I don't know. He beats a quarterback. Anybody under 6'2", he's going to beat him. Throw the ball up, touchdown Raiders.
Yeah.
Or Raiders. 30-yard completion rate or something, 30 yards down the field. That's why I say you need a big receiver. And then Beckett's not going to be that guy to go downfield. You already said that about him. He's not a deep threat, but he can't open. He can't open that middle, bust those zones up. So there's a lot of things going to happen. Mervin Fernandez, I like Mervin Fernandez. Swerving Mervin Fernandez.
Swerving Mervin.
Yeah. Don't have to run certain route trees. It's his mere size that's going to do it.
Yeah, and they can't ignore him. You know what I'm saying? He's there to stretch the field, but it's somebody that, if you want to pretend like you don't see him, or you want to just let him go, he could get you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because like I said, they got to worry about Genty and Bach Bowers. I mean, like I said, this year before the draft, before they got Genty, teams going to blanket Bach Bowers we did last year. They're going to blanket his ass. Especially we got a better quarterback than we had. They're going to blanket him. But now they can't, because they got to worry about Genty now. Running the ball on a play action or a draw.
Yeah.
So now we got to watch Genty, and we got blanket Bach Bowers. So we got to make sure we get those guys covered. Meanwhile, this guy's running down the field free like a gazelle running free.
Yeah. And I like that they picked up a couple linemen too, just to mix in. You know what I'm saying? To find the remedy for this running game. You know what I mean? So that's not going to be a problem no more. We're going to run the ball. And we're going to run it well. So Gino doesn't even have to throw it that much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why our offense, that's overkill for the offense. We're good as long as we can run this ball, because both of them can hit home runs from Mostert to Genty. So
yeah, they're home run threats. They automatically, like, if they get that second, once you get that second level, man, you can say goodnight.
Shifty.
Yeah. But like I said, I know you guys, hate ZW, but I think this not his last year on the contract because he was drafted high. I think with a new offensive scheme, in offensive scheme in play, when we got some more beef up front. I forgot who said this. Somebody said in the chat, we got more beef up front, which we do. Genty tendencies to run to the right with that guard. Man, Grant or which one? Either one of them. I don't know. Was it Grant that he's going to say make a guard, or is it the other guy?
I believe it was Grant. That's the tackle from what's it, Mary's or something?
William Mary.
Yeah, William.
Yeah. They think so. He's gonna battle it out. He's gonna take Parham's spot, hopefully. Get some of that beef in there. You got JPJ right there. He runs to the right. I think they're gonna block better zone scheme. Zamir White getting 3 yards. If he can average 4 yards a carry, I'm fine with that. Because he's not gonna be an every down back again. He's gonna be a backup back. He's gonna be that guy to give Genty a rest. Because, like I said, I was arguing with Gravy. Like I said, Gravy, you watching, if you're on, you see this. I love you, brother. But I was saying though, Genty had a lot of years in Boise State. Now he was a man amongst boys. Now he's playing. Now he's playing against grown ass men that hits harder or faster than he did Boise State. So he gonna need. I hate to see him get hurt. His rookie year. Genty not playing last 6 games of the season. No, I don't want to hear that. You know what? I want to play well. I want to get 15 on the yard rushing, 16 on the yard rushing, 400 yards pass receiving. I want to see that the whole 17 games. If we're blowing a team out, we're winning. We beating the Donkeys 34-7 in the fourth quarter. Take his ass out. We don't need him no more. 5 minutes, 11 o'clock. Halfway through the fourth quarter, we're 34-7. Our defense is so damn good. We need them to come back, take his ass out, give him some rest. That's where you bring in the other back, a big back, to where the defense out some more, control the clock. Why Genty's in there? Why? We already experienced that crap with Derek Carr when he was playing the Colts. That game we didn't have to win, but they kept him in there. And what happened? Breaks his leg. Go to playoffs with Connor Cook. That's what I'm scared of. I've seen it before. I don't want to see it again, especially this guy, Genty.
Like, I know this is off topic, but me and Chris, we have the Sunday show. We've come up with a couple names for it, but definitely in the chat, because I was just curious to see what the chat would say. So, Chris, I don't know if you're ready for this, but I was going to ask the chat, man, like, what name should we come up with for our Sunday show? Sunday 10 a.m. show. We're going to continue the conversation, but, just throw some names out there. And then we go, if one sticks, we would definitely use it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just curious to see what the chat would say.
Okay. I couldn't think of a name. I had no idea.
Yeah, because I want to make a little logo and all that. So, we'll get it.
I don't want to copy anybody. I don't want to get close to anybody. Like Sunday morning chat. Well, that's simple.
Yeah. I know how creative the chat could be. So that's why, I know this would be
good. Ask Roshan, because he was last night. He was our company host last night. He was funny. Roshan, what do you think? Because you were great last night, man. We got to do it again. That was so good.
Definitely. Yeah, I feel good. Like I had stopped on Jeff's for that reason. Shout to Jeff. But basically, I feel good. I feel good. I'm confident about the team. Like I feel, like entering in. I think that was or not last year. Maybe. Well, yeah, it could have been last year and the year before that. Just I felt like we still had holes at the end of the draft going into the season, and there were still questions. Now I feel like they hit it on the head. They attacked everything that we wanted them to address, and I just can't wait to see it on the field.
Yeah. Like I said, Jason Downs, you didn't watch last night's show. It's 4 hours, almost 5 hours long. Dude, anybody watch me and Jeff last night, you got to watch it. If you want to laugh, have some comedy, I think it was Roshad and my boy not Bueno. They were rolling me last night. They got me good last night. So go back and watch it. You gotta watch it too, man. I think that's one of me and Jeff's best shows. The last podcast. I think Jeff might agree because it was fun. Because we was on the show, it was an hour and a half. Nobody wanted people to jump in immediately. Nobody did, except for one guy. But he's at work, cool Kev. And we was like, you know what? I told Jeff, we get in it, man. There's really nothing to talk about. We're all happy. And all of a sudden, Roshad, I'm not Bueno, and a few other guys came in and they started rolling. They started laughing. It was just so fun. It went from an hour and a half to 5 hours. Last night's show was off the hook. It was off the hook. It was crazy.
But 2 years
I think it was crazy because the Raider fans were not mad for a change. They were not mad at the draft or the draft. They were like happy. They were happy. I mean, a few, guys, we could have did that, but in overall, nobody really complained about the draft. We ain't even talk about the draft that, but we touched on it for like first 15, 20 minutes. Then after that, it just went like, you drive, you're going, say you're driving from Frisco to Sacramento, right? You can go in there. The next thing you know, you're in San Diego. Like, I'll be kidding you. That's how the show went. We go to Sacramento, but now we're in San Diego all of a sudden. Like, what just happened? That's how the show went.
Right, so
it was fun.
I fell asleep to it, so I'm gonna check the end of it for sure.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it went from 2 hour show to a 5 hour show.
Man.
It was like one of the best shows.
Yeah.
But anyway, I named the show. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, the Raider Dogs. You know what I'm saying? I forgot what was the one you said. I forgot the one.
I said real chat, but that's kind of like blah. I put it on my thumbnail, but I don't know.
Raider Real. The Raider Real. Nah. There was one I had a name the other day, but like the Raider Dogs.
The Dogs, that's Cleveland. They get the Dogs.
Yeah.
I don't want Indians do shows with Cleveland, especially they were forced to take their status. That was funny, but I don't want to talk about that right now.
Hey, but you know what's funny is he has to be there with Dylan Gabriel, and then Dylan Gabriel's like, I got drafted before you. They said you was this and you was that. And
well, you made a draft show. Jeff, and everybody said, wouldn't it be funny if Dylan Gabriel go before Cedric Sanders? And sure enough, he did.
That's crazy. That's how I knew. Something. But that's another story for another show.
I can't think of a name. I'm not that creative,
Like how I said, I gave it a B. The whole overall, just for the simple.
Jeff is my brother from another generation, brother. You got that? Yeah. I love Jeff, man. We had great times together. But I don't. Oh, you know what? I got you a picture of my license plate, dude. I forgot to send to you last week on 420.
Oh, nice.
You know my license. Well, I tell you, you know my license plate is. my number. I got a handicap license plate, so you get 2 letters and 3 numbers in California.
No, nice.
Guess what it is?
LV.
Yeah, it has to do with last Sunday.
Last Sunday.
It has to do with last Sunday. Easter.
Yeah.
And what else? What else was last?
Oh, nice. Easter 420.
Yeah, my license plate. I name my car Ironweed.
Nice.
Because FE 420. FE is the symbol for iron in a PI chart. So it's FE 420. So I call it Ironweed. And nice. I was seeing a picture of that. It's Ironweed. I'm like, oh, 420. That's my license plate number. But anyway.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Thank you. See you in a bit.
You can call it yeah, please take a shower, Jeff, because the wind's blowing this way so I can smell you. I appreciate that. And you know what? Rubber. I was just thinking that. Weber got one good. OG 420. I don't think YouTube might like that, but they can't say, what are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. 420 could be his birthday, could be my birthday. You don't know. Or his kid's birthday and my kid's birthday, so shut up.
Damn.
But I don't partake anymore. I can't handle it. I'm weak. Yeah. But that's OG 420 sounds good.
OG 420. I know. I like that too.
Yeah, I do kind of. I don't partake, but whatever. I'm good with that.
Well, we can like I was gonna say the cup, the early morning, the early we could do a mix of my partake and your partake. Let me see.
You know what, Jeff? Go take a shower, man. Shut up. Get off my case, man. They got me last night. Now you getting me this morning, man. Give me a break. Everybody hates Chris. Get off my case. Oh my God, give me a second, man. I gotta get this dog in the house.
For sure. Yeah, so we got let me see. So one of my, signings that draftings that I liked. 4'3" speed, 6'3", 195 pounds, 6-year senior. That's crazy. Let me see. His overview is 6-year senior with elite traits and special teams talent, but only 1 year of starting experience at cornerback. Porter's rep total is heavy on zone coverage, but he has the athleticism, burst, and speed to handle more man coverage. He has excellent zone awareness with the twitch and ball skills to expand his sphere of influence. He uses his length to shade downfield throws. But needs to get stronger to improve his press, his contest, and his tackling and run support. More schooling is needed as a pattern matcher, but his athletic profile and instant impact on the special teams should create more confidence in projecting Porter's continued ascension as a CB2 or cornerback 3. Elite combination of size, length, and speed. Possesses arm length that offensive tackles would covet. Most athletes with easy change of direction. Smooth athlete with easy change of direction and acceleration. Long speed with well-timed transition to phase deep routes. Mature field awareness and zone discipline despite lack of experience. Possesses the burst and ball skills to crank up ball production. Standout talent at gunner with 4 career block punts.
I got it. I just thought about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hear me out, guys.
Okay.
What are pirates known for? Pillaging and
Yeah.
raiding towns. The Sunday morning pillage show.
Pillage.
Pillage, pillage. That's what raiders do. That's what pirates do. They pillage towns. They rob, steal, rape. What do we call raiders? What are we? Pirates. What do pirates do? Pillage.
Pillage.
Sunday morning pillage show.
The Sunday
With
morning.
with the Raiders emblem right next to it, like in the broad middle. It's just something that came to my head.
Okay. Sunday morning pillage show.
And you put the Raider emblems right there. The name, our names and stuff. All right, thanks. I appreciate Frank Weber. Go ahead and partake for me.
Let me
I didn't mean to cut you out. It just came in my head thought when I went outside.
Sunday morning pillage show.
Nobody has that.
Nope. SMPS. All right. Good.
This a thought. Just go ahead. Work with that. That's what I can think of. But anyway, I'm sorry. I mean, because I didn't want to lose that thought while you get this out right now. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're all good. I'm gonna just run through his weaknesses and then we can close out that one.
Who we talking about, Damien?
Mr. Porter.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Porter. Yeah, so his weak. So good things. They're saying he's has the potential, but definitely some stuff to work on. But good special team talent too. Mm-hmm. Made first start at quarter. Sorry, excuse me. People's weaknesses they bore me. No, just kidding. No,
I don't care how weak you are. What you got for me now?
Yeah. Because we're hoping we don't see these. We're hoping that these are worked on in camp, and by the time the season starts, these are, not even a problem anymore.
Well, who's our head coach?
Pete Carroll.
What did he do before that? Before he became a head coach?
He was advisor.
No, what did he do before that? Chad knows. What did he do before that? What was his main thing before he became a head coach and all that stuff? What did he do?
Player.
Yeah. So what did he do? He was a DB coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was a DB coach. He loved his DBs. That's why you think Legion Boone was like Legion Boone, because he knew how to coach DBs. And plus they got that guy there now. I forgot his name. The DB coach there. He's pretty good. So I'm not worried about this player's weaknesses, because if they were that weak, they would have drafted him or picked him up. There's something that they can coach him out of. Okay, you step to the right too much, step to the left more. They coach the little things out. Because that's one thing we didn't have. We didn't have coaches to coach out the players.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they suffer. Because I'm just gonna say the tangent right quick. That's why the running backs were so sorry, because the running back coach was Cadillac Williams, and they couldn't coach up the players we had. They didn't give them techniques. They didn't give them things they do. They didn't coach them up. Pete Carroll's DB coach. You think he's gonna draft a DB and let him be sorry for the next couple of years? No. He's gonna tell me, son, talk to you over here. I'm talking like Godfather, like Jason Joseph. Come on, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you right now. You step to the right too much, man. You move to the middle a little bit more. Maybe you do better. Huh? Capiche? Or you're out of here. You're not gonna let that happen.
Will they grab him right here? Like, hey, come here.
Let me talk to you, son. He was a DB coach. That's how he became. That's how he was. He was a defensive coordinator, DB coach. So he knows DBs. That's why if you look at him, I like the mirror. Believe me, Amik Robinson, not mirror. Amik Robinson. That little son of a bitch was a dog, but he was short. So the big receiver go against him, it's hard for him to cover. He got burned a few times. He got lost. Mm-hmm. But he made key plays. But Pete Carroll doesn't want that anymore. He wants DBs that are long, lanky, and can stretch. And he's going to coach. If Pete Carroll's a head coach, Meek is here, Meek might be a better player. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll say, You're too short. This is not position. You're gonna play somewhere else as a DB. So I'm not worried about the weaknesses. We can throw them out the window. They're gonna coach him up.
Yeah. Funny. Let me see.
What the fuck? Buy your tickets and go pick him up. 30 minutes is not that far away. I did not know we were not together. Being that's great. Yeah, being that is awesome.
Yeah, definitely so.
Anyway.
And me, we get burned sometimes, but I always try to make up for it later in the game. I'll never forget his one where against Denver, that fumble recovery for a touchdown he had. That was raw.
I like the way they get Green Bay when he had that last minute interception in the end zone.
Yeah.
I mean, he made some good plays. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see him go because he was a dog.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a cornerback one or a lockdown cornerback. He was just a dog. He's one of like, during the summertime, in Frisco, I know you guys get them too. Or me up north. Summertime you get that 1 week or 2 weeks of this number gnats everywhere. You get that, like, I guess they got a summer bloom with the gnats, like where they come from. And they're like, damn it, get away from me. That's what Meek was. Like, get away from me, kid. Move. Get out. That's what Meek was. He's always in your face.
Shout to Where's the Flag, man. That's a great, thing you're doing, man. Stand up dad. Appreciate that,
Yeah.
It's rare, because usually it's the flip side. But I had a good friend, man. Like I used to be in a music group with, and he went through the same thing where, mom checked out, and he had to, make it happen. But he didn't skip a beat, man. I respect him for, always putting his kids first, and salute to him.
I broke up another girlfriend of mine that I really liked a lot, but I told her I had kids. She said, "Well, yeah, I have kids, and they're more important to me than you or you will ever be." And I said, if you can't deal with it, bye. I mean, I'm not gonna put them like priority one, but they are priority one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take care of my kids because, like you said, some kids don't have that opportunity to have a dad be there. Because either the mom was a one night stand with a guy, or they was together and they didn't get along. But who suffers? The kids.
The kids.
And I said to myself, I don't never do it to my kids. I don't care how me and the mom are fighting, arguing, whatever. But I always gonna be there for my kids. So congratulations, man. Be that stand-up dad, no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, I could have did, very bad with, my choices and stuff like that. But I'm lucky that God, the one that I did, I have with me was, man, a good one. You know what I'm saying? She did an excellent job with my daughter, so I can't complain, appreciate
it. You can't always have that. It happens. Sometimes it don't. So you got to make do with it. But as long as you take care of you and your responsibility as a dad, that's all you can do. That's all you can hope for.
Definitely. You say, yeah, I know it's hard. What makes it special? Yep. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yep. And she got, just know she got all the uncles in the world with Raider Nation. You know what I'm saying? So,
there he is.
You never alone.
No, we are a family, dude. Whatever. If anything come up, like I said, Jason decided to call me. They might have no problem. Always welcome to call me. Anybody. I mean, I'm gonna put my phone up for everybody in the chat, but on Instagram and all that stuff. Yeah, man, you want to talk? I'm all for it. I'm an experienced. I'm 61 years old. I went through hell. I'm a grandfather. I went through hell back in the day. I know what it feels like. I was homeless. I had all kind of anything happen. I'm not gonna give my life story right now, but I can feel your pain. I can't tell you what to do. I can tell you what I did. That's all I can tell you. To get out the rut. Now I live in a beautiful house. Got a beautiful wife. Got a beautiful daughter. Another adopted son. I call him my son because he is now. I'm happy, but sometimes you got to fight for that.
Always.
So,
Yeah, because there's always somebody want to take what you got or want what you got. You know, don't think that you deserve what you got. You know, all that.
It's hard to get, but it's sure easy to lose it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I don't know, but yeah, probably take care of that. What you can take care of, man. I'm all about dads, moms too. Don't get me wrong. Any ladies in here or any ladies listening behind the podcast, I appreciate the moms, single moms. You know, sometimes it's not a choice you can make. Sometimes it happens. You know, say you're a single dad, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you can't predict what's going to happen. You don't know. Life changes every day. But you got to deal with it, adapt to it, and try to make it better.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, enough of the family speech, man. You're going to give me teary-eyed.
And I was going to say, that's how you know we had a good draft, man. We're talking about family life and, you know, getting back to basics and, you know, just
yeah, we're not pissed off. We're not pissed off, frustrated. We're not. Like I said, last night's show was the epitome of that. Hey, easy, Alec. Thanks for dropping by. It was the epitome of that because last night's show was 15 minutes of rare talk, and then the rest of the show, the 45-minute show was Rashard's show. He ran the show for us. Him and Bueno. He's not. I'm sorry he's not here. I'm not. Bueno was there, and they was running the show. I'm like, okay, we just have fun, and that's what we need in a Raider Nation. We need to have fun again. We missed that. We was always frustrated every weekend. These damn games that we're playing, every time losing teams we should have won with, we got blown out by. We need that happiness back, that celebratory smoke of the cigar. You know, I don't think Pete Carroll's gonna allow that. What AP did. Smokey's girl told that shit. It's one game.
Yeah.
No, we didn't celebrate one game. We're gonna celebrate at the end of the season when we're in the playoffs. Okay, we're in the playoffs, guys. Go ahead and celebrate. We're in. But we still got business to take care of. AP acted like that was the last game of the season. And we won Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We don't need that. What is celebrating for? I mean, fine. Let the guys be happy. Go on there and celebrate. Get out the game ball. But what were we celebrating for?
When Al Davis, sorry, not Al Davis. When Mark Davis walked in the locker room after that win, he's all smiling, looking around at everybody. Like, what is you smiling for? We ain't did nothing. We beat a team that was a little bit, or they wanted to lose a little bit more than we did.
Yeah. Yeah. What was that? New Orleans and
was that the New Orleans or was that the Jags? It was one of those. Yeah.
It was one of those things. He walking there all happy. Yeah. Dude, we're 3-13.
Yeah.
Or we won 3 games. We lost 10 straight.
Yeah, we just lost 10 straight.
I think it was Jags.
Yeah, I think it was the Jags.
He's lost 10 straight. We're not in playoffs. We're nowhere near that. And you're yay. If I was doing, I said, you know what, knock this shit off, dude. You only celebrate. We only won 2 games prior to this. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And you look at the stadium. The stadium was not black. It was the other colors, the other team's colors. Yeah. Granted, Vegas is a transit town where people come in to visit and go to Vegas. Ah, my boy. Bueno. The man of the hour last night. Bueno Rocha was the man of the hour last night. What's up, Bueno? I speak his name, he come in. But like I said, you know, at the Carolina Panthers game, the stadium was black because it was the AP's first home game as an actual head coach. It was all black. After that loss, the colors changed to other teams. I want that stadium to be all black. I want that stadium blacked out every damn home game. You know? You gonna have your mix of home teams there. I mean, visiting teams. That's fine. You know, it happens everywhere. But I don't want to see say we play the 49ers, for example, and the whole stadium is that ugly ass burgundy and gold, whatever color they got.
Ew.
It's that color.
Mm-hmm.
No, No. That shouldn't happen.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Now I think is what's his name from oh goodness, from they used to be with the Chargers, Keenan Allen. Is he still available
It's
as a
still
wide
free
receiver?
agent.
Now
Still free agent.
I would still bring him in, you know what I'm saying? Like just to, just add some experience and just another piece of the wide receiver board for sure.
I won't bring him in. Two
Yeah.
things. Reason why is because he had injury issues. Second reason why he'll take up a piece on our roster, a dead piece. I don't want that.
Mhm.
I'm happy with the receiver we got in the building. We got coach, you got Julie Myers, Trey Tucker. We just brought in Thornton. We got Beck, and we got a few. Let me see the wide receiver. I'm gonna go and read the wide receiver we have.
For sure.
So we got rid of, which I thought they would keep, Ramil Keaton. I thought they would keep him,
Yeah.
but they said no deal.
No doubt.
Sorry, dude. I thought it was gonna be one of those guys, but he was a pass dropper. Like, dude, catch the ball, man. Come on. And his route running was horrible. Okay, so got back, of course. We got a guy called Jeff Foreman. 6'1", 186. Must be a practice squad, dude. We got another guy, Cedric Johnson, 6'1". We still got McAllister, 5'10" guy, another speed guy. Myers, of course. Oh yeah, and remember we signed Kyle Phillips in the beginning of the draft. He played at UCLA with Chip Kelly, so he knows Chip Kelly's system. So he can teach the young guys how Chip Kelly runs offense. We got Dante Thornton that we just talked about, Trey Tucker, and we still got Christian Wilkerson there. He's still there too. So bringing him in, I don't know, because first you got to check his attitude, because he's gonna be one of the guys I'm starting. I got this and that. I don't see. I don't want anybody to come in here to disrupt what Pete Carroll, Spike Tech, Brady is doing in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to disrupt. That's why that Bears picking Sanders. There's gonna be distraction and disruptions. I didn't want that in the locker room.
Yeah.
We had that issue last year with Diva Adams. Towards the end. I don't blame Devontae what he said, what's going on, but the way it went down. I don't want that anymore. I don't want the locker room to be split half and half. Supposed to be all one team.
Mm-hmm.
AP didn't do his job to keep it together. Instead, he's out there tweeting and stuff like, shut up.
Yeah. Stop telling everybody what we're doing. Stop telling everybody our plan, our game plan, and what we expect to do. So they can go and try to, game plan to stop it. Let them figure it out.
Stop telling anybody that they made a business decision. That's nobody's business but the team itself. What's this? Like, okay, the old saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? Same thing. What happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. And you mean Max Crump said something about it. I didn't intend for our business to get out there. He said on the podcast, like, how business get on the street like that? Shouldn't be. We should know nothing happened in the locker room except the post game ball. So, that's fine. But all the personal business and this and that, we don't need to know that. We shouldn't know that. Other teams now know, like, oh, these Raiders, they're dysfunctional. That plants an atmosphere that other players will like, why would I want to go there?
Wait a minute.
Dude, get out of here.
I was like, wait, am I reading this wrong or am I tripping?
He said F minus draft. We should have picked you instead of Shinty. Seriously?
No.
Seriously?
That must be a joke.
That's why you call Circus Raiders because of that. I don't know.
I hope that's
well. You know what? If you're a Raider fan, I value your opinion. Okay, I can't say you're wrong because that's your opinion. Check the username, Jason.
I was gonna say.
Someone must be. You know what? That dude's a troll. Yeah. Bueno.
No, I forgot. Let me see.
Because no way, he'll Raider fan. You know damn well we gonna draft Hughes over Jizzy. God damn it, that.
So I think we talked about it earlier with the theory with why we didn't get a better choice because we could have got Shadur like 6 times, 7 times, like. But I think they didn't want that to distract Geno. They didn't want that, that cloud and all that. Just they wanted him just to be able to focus on learning this offense, learning the guys, and then just doing the job, which I respect that. That means they have confidence. They're not looking to replace him already, and he just got here. You know what I'm saying? They are giving him the tools to what he needs to be successful, which I like that. But they got him tools. They got him weapons. So they're building around him. They got some pieces for that line. Shoot.
Yeah, they got better blocking. They got a hell of a running back. They already had Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers. They got a couple more receivers. So and Chip Kelly, where he runs offense, man. Do you know what the hell's coming? Because you remember last year, what we do with Getsy, or I forgot the nickname somebody gave him. What we do? Run first down, 1 yard. Run second down. Oh, okay, in the backfield, minus 2 yards.
Yeah.
Now it's third. Now it's 3rd-11. So teams know what we're going to do.
Screen.
We Brock Bowers and I don't know what we have. We throw a screen pass.
Yeah, or
what
check
was that one
down.
play? Yeah,
Check
it was
down,
third.
4 yards.
It was so stupid. It was 3rd down 20. Draw play. What?
Yeah.
Are you calling?
3rd and 30. Screen. For 2 yards.
And I always thought that maybe it was Justin Fields' fault that the Chicago Bears was not that good. I didn't blame Jitty. And I was wrong when I meant that too a couple years ago. I apologize for saying that. It wasn't Justin Fields. It was Genty making these calls. So he's out.
You said it was Genty, huh?
Well, not Genty. Gatsy.
That's like
I'm sorry.
Listen, that's what
I'm sorry, Gatsy is. Genty's on my mind right now. It was Gatsy.
Yeah, Genty is ours. Yep.
Okay, what's everyone's favorite pick in draft? Mine was Charles Grant. Yeah, that's good. After he did homework, yeah, he's exactly as motherfucker. Yeah, he is. My favorite pick was actually had to be Thornton. Besides Genty, Thornton my favorite pick, the receiver.
Yeah, I love the double back because the best, good pick, but I felt like they were we let a couple wide receivers kind of pass, but I was okay that we double back and then we got the speedster. You know what I'm saying? We got
a big because I wanted Savion Williams since we T-Mac. Yeah, I could. Well, he's gonna go high in the draft. I don't expect us to get him. So T-Mac, yeah, if we could get him, like fine, not to whatever. I wanted Savion Williams, passed him up.
Yeah.
Then we got Thornton from where's Thornton from?
From Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah. That guy, the Higgins. I wanted him. He got picked. So okay, we lost some 2 big receivers. Then they get Thornton. And no, he's not going to be a guy that's going to. Hopefully, he will be one of those guys that are going to tear the roof off the door. Thornton got 90 receptions for 1,000, 1,100 yards and 15 touchdowns. I don't expect that out of him, but I do expect him to open it up and make those big catches, the 50-50 ball catches. I keep telling you, we need a receiver to get 50-50 balls.
Yeah.
The lollipop duel didn't work. The speed, fine. Get downfield. But I think, did you say that? I think you did maybe. That every time Tucker caught a ball, they had to review every catch he made, damn near.
Yeah,
Was that
that's
you said
not
that?
that wasn't me, but I've said it
That
before too, like all the, and
well,
then just using him in a different way, using that speed, but just maybe not downfield. We'll just have the big guys take care of the stuff downfield, and then he can do the screens and jet sweeps and
jet
you know
sweeps, yeah, and the reverses and stuff like that, yeah, because that speed.
yeah
But I don't know who said that. And I looked at it and said, "You're right. Damn near like half his catches were reviewed by the NFL."
yeah.
So and 50-50, he's what, five? How tall is
I said five,
Tucker? 5'9".
something like
You know,
five.
you're gonna get some big receivers, man. They're gonna bat the ball down before you get there.
Yeah,
They're gonna play Batman with the ball. Get out of here.
yeah.
You know. So I'm not mad at Tucker. We'll keep him. You get that speed.
Mm-hmm.
But now we got another guy is got speed too, and he's big. He can catch those 50-50 ball. Just Billy sit back. Ooh, he's matched up against one of those 5'10" cornerbacks. Throw it up in the air. And boy he can jump 30 inches off the ground. So he can throw it up in the air like he can go up there and get it. He got big hands too.
Mm-hmm.
50-50.
Yep, single coverage.
Mm-hmm. Look, if you're down the field, you got Brock Bowers on one side, then you got this 11 personnel. You got Brock Bowers on one side of the field, and Bowers can go in motion. You got him on one side. You got Jacoby Myers or Beck, either one of those two. You got Genty in the backfield. What's Safety's going to do? They can't blanket Bowers because safety got to be honest, like I said before. And they can't come to the line of scrimmage because you got another guy that can beat you in a deep cut and deep cover route.
Mm-hmm.
You got Shakur Myerbeck working in the middle, busting that. If they play zone, they busting that up. So Chick-fil-A part right now is having that mystery meat, or we talked about it last night. Orgasm is a myth. Chick-fil-A's having an orgasm right now. What he can possibly do with his lineup.
You notice that's who we haven't seen. We seen Spytech. We seen Pete and them. But you know who's in the lab right now cooking it up?
Oh, he's been there probably 24 hours a day.
Whipping.
And also Graham.
Mm-hmm.
You see what we got now. We got some pieces now. Because Graham do like that press cover, so does Pete Carroll.
And he got Chin. They got someone that they could throw and get blitz. They can really blitz and get after it. Oh, he's like, we scheming up some stuff.
Well, they got Chan. They got Chan and Apollo in the safety role.
Mm-hmm.
They can switch up because they both hit tackle. They got they can bring both line of scrimmage and give it like there's no deep safety. Then Chin or Paul can back up. I think Chin better cover safety than Apollo is. Apollo's more like a that Mike linebacker, if you want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a run, he's gonna get in there. He can blitz. He's gonna hit your ass. Or if you go down the middle, he's gonna make sure like you not come here again. Do not come in this area again, because if you do, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So he's salivating. He's salivating.
Mm-hmm.
Porter and Beck.
Oh, that was yes. Who was our favorite picks outside of Genty?
Mine was Thornton. I said we need a one receiver out there. Like I say, it might not be the number one receiver, but we need that big 50-50 receiver.
Yeah.
We got
just someone else dependable that will draw the defense's eye too. You know what I mean? Like, because if it's somebody that they don't respect, like they're gonna be like, I ain't worried about, he ain't gonna do much. But we need someone that's like, damn, I gotta guard this dude today. You know what I'm saying? You need someone to like, oh, I'm gonna bring my lunch for today.
So lineup. Here we go. So we got, like I said, we got. I'm gonna take Jacoby Myers out the mix. So you got Beck, break them zones up. You got him on one side. You got Thornton on the other side. You got Bowers right there, tight end. Then you got Genty. If you're a defense coordinator, what you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, on first down. This is on first down, not third down. Third down, third down and 10, third down and 11, whatever it is. You know what they're gonna pass. They're gonna pass. Then you bring in Thornton, Jacoby, Beck, and have Bob Bowers there, or go 12 man. Bring in the Ishmael, the guy Ishmael, who was a receiving tight end. Bring him in next to Bowers. Still have Jish in the backfield. Did you got Beck, Jacoby, and Thornton, Bowers, and Ishmael, or even the other guy they drafted, the other tight end they got picked up, Ian Thomas. What are you gonna do? They might run because you know what, Genty is always a half a step from breaking that shit, a half a step from breaking it, and he breaks tackles. So now you got defense guessing. Should we blitz? Yeah, you're going to leave somebody one-on-one coverage, somebody's going to be open. And Gino not only can throw the ball, also can use his legs too.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going to be a statue in the backfield. Just stand there and wait for somebody to get open. He's like, nobody's open. I'm running.
Mm-hmm. He will create. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you got guys that are gonna block for you now. So he'll create his own little thing. You know, I feel good about this. Like I said, you said Chip Kelly. Yeah, I'm sure he's by sitting there in the lab
cooking,
drawing all kind of scheme situations up.
Mm-hmm. And then we didn't trade nobody away. We still got Colton Miller. We still got who else were you talking about? You know, dangling out there. Mayer. We still got Mayer, so we still got tools, and hopefully now we got some good depth behind them.
How many tight ends do we? I think we got 5 tight ends now. Let's see. We'll look at the tracker here. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4, and we got 1 that came in UGFA. It's not listed yet, so we basically got 5 tight ends. You know. Mm-hmm. 1 or 2 of those guys can go. I don't think they'll keep. I don't think they'll keep more than 4 if they keep that many.
Yes.
So because they just brought in Ishmael. So I mean, I gotta look at this list. I think Shorter is on his name. He's on the short end of that list.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I think he has to prove himself because he's a practice squad guy, so he has to prove himself. You know, damn well they ain't getting rid of Brock Bowers.
Yeah, no.
Mayer was on a trade rumor block. I don't know if it's a true rumor set, but they did put him in the trade block, so you might want him. You know, so we'll see.
Yeah, he better just buckle up, man. Get with the program, and let's get to the playoffs.
Because we still know what happened to him last year that he took off all that time. We don't know what it was. We were speculating it was a mental issue. We know I can't say anything about the kid because I don't know him or his family or anything background. So I can't speculate what happened. That's over here. I hope he's okay now. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I just know this: making it to the playoffs will make him feel a lot better. So whatever's going on, like I said, I don't know what's going on, but if we make it to the playoffs and you make it to a Super Bowl and you actually win, that should help out your mental health for sure. And somehow,
winning a championship always helps out.
Yeah, that is great for the mental health. So if it doesn't, let me know at the other side of it, and then we'll see if we could look at for something. Maybe two championships will do it. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that first one should help.
So, well, even get the playoffs will help. Just you get drafted, team that don't make the playoffs. All right, we make it next year. Even worse the following year. Mm-hmm. That doesn't help your psyche out. That's like, why am I here? I want to go somewhere else that have a chance to go playoffs. I mean, if it's 12 in one game, it happens. But have a chance? But 4-13, you have no chance of making playoffs. Mm-hmm. Don't think you have a chance of making the first round picks. But yeah, I like the roster that they build. Like some of the guys, And Raider fans, don't fall in love with players too much, because we do that all the time. Like Renfro, we fell in love with him. Yeah, I liked him too. But when it's time to go, it's time to go. Move on. Get somebody else take his place.
Ooh, yeah.
It's about Jason. I wish we would have kept Jason, but I think Jason wanted to be a star. Plus, he wanted to get paid, and he said, "I'm going to go somewhere else to get paid because he want to be a star."
Yeah.
You got to remember. These guys are people like we are. Jason, that's your question. This is hypothetical. So you work for a company for 5 years. They're paying you well. You're doing good. You loyal to them. They take care of you. They give you, vacation time. All the perks. They give you all the good stuff. They don't deny you anything.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another company there who's going to pay you just about almost double as much to do the same thing at their company. What are you going to do? Loyalty or get paid? Especially if you're a new dad and you got family to take care of. What are you going to do?
Yeah, if I can't keep both of them, you know what I'm saying? Because I would like to stay loyal. Because it depends if you've been,
No, I'm saying it's the same company. It's the same company. You're gonna do the exact same thing you've been doing.
Yeah.
Your situation is that right now the company you work for now they're paying you decent enough. It's not nothing that's gonna take you on top, but you live in an apartment building with you and your kid and your girlfriend or wife.
Mm-hmm.
But the new company, you got opportunity that now I can buy a house. Now I can buy a new car I wanted. What would you do?
Yeah, I remember your analogy with you're like, say you were with the Raiders, you make I think it was $5 million, but then say you go to another team and then they pay you more. So like you said, how you broke it down with the family, family for sure is first, and whatever's best, it moves us. We got to do what we got to do, especially more money. I'm definitely that's really no hesitation because every time that there's been like an opportunity to make more money, I definitely go for it because I made the worst case, at least I try for it, and at least I know what to do next time when I go for it. So,
No, the a man's job is to provide and protect his family. That's our jobs. That's what real men supposed to do. Provide and protect. So you got to provide for your family. You got to give them the best living conditions you possibly can do. You got to protect them. Hey, what's up, Blackie?
What's up, boy?
Yeah, so you can't blame guys going to another teams to make more money and possibly get a star position and put their name in the limelight. So you can't blame them.
So brother. So brother.
What's the catch? What's the cat's name?
It's Romeo, but we call him Soul Man.
Romeo Soul Man.
Yeah, the Soul Man.
Yeah, that's what I think. You can't blame guys for leaving.
Yeah,
but leaving, getting cut's a different story. You get cut because yep, sorry, sir, but we had a job for you to do. You didn't do it, so you're fired. Okay, bye.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy with what we got. And I can't wait to start seeing the camps and seeing them going for it.
That sucks, man. No Napa Valley. I thought you'd be happy with that, but they said nah.
Yeah,
I thought it was happy for you guys. You go up there and see them at least.
That would have been cool. But Bakersfield, so we'll be out there.
I'll be there. You'll see me there with a cane, my son.
Yeah,
we'll
link up, man.
Oh, definitely. And I got me a gravy so we can argue as soon as I get there. So
yeah.
Now I gotta say gravy
out there.
Like I said, gravy, you watch the show and see me do. I've been watching you for years, so we had everybody have opinions, so we're gonna link up. We're gonna look at everybody because this is my first year going. I wanted to go last year, but my condition I wasn't conditioned to go. This is my first year there, so I want to see what it's like.
Yeah,
be with the Raider family.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my daughter too, so you'll get to meet her, and she'll get to meet everybody. But yeah, we excited. We are pumped. You know what I mean? What,
Yeah.
what you got going on, Chris, for today?
I think tonight's show, I'm gonna do a show with on Captain Jack's channel with Jeff. Gonna be me and Jeff gonna be there. So that's at 6 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay.
Then the rest of the week, I'm not gonna really have anything planned for the rest of the week. I don't have enough of my StreamYard to do a live. I've only got 11 minutes left, so I'm doing a free one right now until I start getting able to pay for it. But then now I might post a couple videos, but nothing planned. If something come up, you can always hit me up on IG and then pop up say, "Hey, breaking news!" I'll join you in a heartbeat.
Definitely. I'm gonna do some more homework because I know everything's new. You know, we're just now knowing these guys, and just want to do a little bit more homework, and then we'll be back at it, and then this is where the work starts. You know.
So I like that name, the Sunday Pillage. So
yeah, but I got it. I'll work on the logo and everything too. So
if you like it, not that's fine because the name of the show, that just came to me like a hit because what did we do, Raiders?
Yeah.
What the Allen Wynn say?
Pillage for fun.
Pillaging just for fun. That's what came to mind. A Raiders a pirate, So
Pillaging just for fun.
That's it. Pillage Sunday. So I mean, get a big logo, get the boards in big, and what's that? That font. This is a font that they did back in the old days. I don't know what it is. I don't know the name of it. I see it all the time. You use that font, put the Raiders shield up there, and boom.
For sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I can. We'll work on some stuff, and then hopefully by next weekend we'll have something nice.
Go, because they asked the name of the show, so there we go. Sunday Morning Pillage.
Yeah, the Sunday Morning Pillage show.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. Take care, Nation, chat. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys. I love my boy Jason. I don't know what side he's on because my screen's always flipped.
I know
my boy Jason. I know I point this way, but you're on this side. I don't know. The reason why I love my Red Nation Jason because when I first signed up for YouTube, he was my first guys to subscribe to my channel. So that respect's always gonna be there. I appreciate that. So always in my top 10 list. I don't remember what order it was, but he's my top 10 guy. And I always need me for anything. Call me, want to talk about the Raiders, fight, want to talk about some issues, family. I don't care. I'm always here.
I'm like, man, these Bronco fans over here tripping, bro. No. Nah, I ain't gonna call you for nothing like that. But
oh shit, you know what? I'll drive up there. Let's do this, man. I grew up in the hood, man. I don't take care of some stuff. I mean, not like used to, but I'm gonna take care of business.
You good.
I'm only 5'9", about 195 pounds. But it's not the size of the dog. It's the size of the dog in a fight.
Come on, Chris. Can you play a little running back?
I play fullback and linebacker.
Okay, shoot, them intangibles, man. We can use those.
Yeah, I play fullback. I love playing fullback, dude. I love hitting people. That's why I like defense so much. I like hitting people. Yeah, I can get 20 yards to carry. That's fine. But I ever hit that guy and knock him senseless. Look down like, you okay? No, good.
Get up, boy. We ain't done with you yet. Let's go.
Yeah. That's what I like to do. That's why I like defense so much. Like, I want to see hits. I want to see people getting the saliva knocked out of him. Like, damn, dude hit him so hard, man. He lost his mouthpiece.
I like seeing him get up slow, and then that slow walk to the huddle.
Yeah. Oh, he do this like, coach.
Yeah.
This guy right here hits too. Well, that's why I love JPJ. The referees had to go to the side and say he's playing too rough. What the hell? This is football. We ain't playing too rough.
It says a penalty. All right, then get up out of here.
Yeah. Like what's that movie? Denzel Washington.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah, when the referees say, is that a penalty? Yeah. So what's the flag for? Shut up.
He's like,
Your boy's playing too hard. They play too rough. Is that a penalty?
So no.
No. Then what? Just shut up.
That part.
Hey, Nat, man. What's up? What's up, Nat, man?
Yes, sir. Raider show family too. Salute, man. Congrats on the show. I've been seeing you. Congrats. Keep it going.
Yeah, good, Nat, man. Looking out the helmet ear holes. That's what I'm talking about. Making them out there just the helmet. Like, shit. What was that freight train that came through? Frank Weber, thanks for joining the show. Appreciate you always. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit the notifications on both our channels. I'm trying to get 200. Hopefully, I can get there in the next couple of weeks. Maybe 130 something. But yeah, hit like, subscribe, tell your friends. If they're Raider fans or not, we talk about everything: football, life. So
yeah. And we'll have a lot to talk about because everything is in place. So now we let the boys cook.
Everything looking good. Everything looking up. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to be super excited like I was. The AP got hired, but my excitement has calmed down. But now more like I think this is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we've been waiting for. I hope.
Yeah, let's surprise some people.
Yeah, because they still gonna predict the win ratio. They picked six wins last year. I was like, that's stupid, but they were right. We were less than 6. So
yeah,
and all the media channels gave us a Raiders draft at A. Yeah, I'm not giving that high yet. I'm gonna wait. After let's see what they do in preseason. Let's see what they do in OTAs.
Yeah.
Let's see if the guys that they pick, see what they do. If they pick only one starter out the draft, that means that draft was C. If they got 3, that means an A. Tyler A, welcome, man. We just about to wrap it up, but hey, Tyler A, welcome, brother.
Yeah, but appreciate you coming, man. But you can always watch what we put down, and also definitely, guys, not enough people checked out that interview with David Dunn. I definitely, because for me, it was just his experience, like I said, in that time, and just what the mentality was then when the Raiders were at their best. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, of course, they had years before that, of course, better years, but the last time that we were actually very consistently good, and just the competition that was in that building, like great interview, man. Appreciate Chris for that. For joining me with that one. And
that was awesome. That's an awesome show. You guys check it out. It was awesome. And not too often we get to talk to former Raiders, period. But to hear his experience was great.
Yeah. And just the guys he had to compete with, from Andre Rison, Tim Brown, Jerry Rice. I mean, man, and he's in the middle, like his locker's in the middle of both legends. So, just imagine the conversations, just the tips, the after practice conversations, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
How often do you get to play with 2 Hall of Famers? Because I looked at the list of Hall of Famers. You know how many Hall of Famers on the Raiders history that we had? We had 11 Hall of Famers on the Raiders. The top was Green Bay and Pittsburgh. But I looked at it and said, okay, well, who the Chiefs had? They had I think 7 or 8. San Diego Chargers had 3. The Broncos had 7. So we had 19. Excuse me, we had 19 Hall of Famers on our team. So to close with the Chiefs, they only had 8. So we have more Hall of Famers than any other divisional rivals on our team that are Hall of Famers. So 11. Yeah, we had 11.
Okay.
Yeah,
19 did sound better though, but
I think, but compared to the rest of the teams, we have more Hall of Famers than any other team in our division. But anyway, they should join. Hey man, we're just about to wrap up, Rachel, but thanks for joining, man.
Raider Nation. Yep. So our next show, yeah, we'll have something real soon. I have class tomorrow. No, wait, what's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I got class tomorrow, but I think I have class Tuesday night too. Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday night, I was gonna say if you're available, we can try to put something together if you don't have anything going on.
The only shows I got with scheduled planned is me and Jeff do a Saturday night shows and sometimes do a Friday night show. But during the course of the week, I had no shows planned. So wait, set me up. You know, I'm there ready. I have nothing to do. I'm disabled and what we call it, physically retired. I can't work anymore. So I'm here all day doing nothing.
I'm mentally retired, but you know what I'm saying. I can't wait. I can't wait till I'm physically.
You're good, brother. You're good, brother. You're good. You got the soul brother to take care of you, so don't worry about it.
Soul man, where you at, soul man? Yeah, but he'll tell me how I did on the show later on. You know, that's my coach.
There you go.
But yeah, we will be back, guys. Thursday we'll be back too. We're gonna do a little homework and then bring it to you.
Okay.
Figure out, you know, what we really got. Put everything in place really for you. If we can kind of see how the roster would stack up in our opinion of how, you know, with everything we added, how we would, you know, blend in everything to the roster. So we will do that for you next.
That's true. We're getting the rest of the draft. Like I said, I can't wait to see because I want to at least get 3 stars out of this, not counting Genty. 2 to 3 stars, not counting Gentry. So yeah, everybody gave us a day. Everybody gave us a day.
Yeah. So let's get it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, let's start earning it. Bleach Report say, well, shit.
Well, I'm glad with that, but the draft was great.
Yeah. I appreciate that, man. And you will do just fine, man. You know your stuff, and you know we tune in as well to you. So you know what I mean. We are the Raider family. You know that.
This is Raider family. Hey, that man. Yeah, you know, I watch this show, and like I said, old guy, doing good.
That's what I say.
And I'm the oldest one in the room, so I call everybody old. I'm the oldest one there.
The young OG shows. No.
Hey man, maybe next Sunday, because I think you're working on trying to get somebody in, special guest.
Yes, I'm gonna be doing some due diligence behind the scenes, trying to get somebody for you guys to, you know, ask questions to, and you know, pick the brains of. So you know, we will be working behind the scenes trying to get that for you.
Okay, yeah, get that title role too. I think let's ask the nation. What do you guys think? It came top of my head right before we sign off. Mm-hmm. I said the Pillage show, the Sunday morning Pillage show, and then we got the Raider thing because you know Raiders we do Pillage. What do you guys think?
There we go.
Yeah, shouts out to Bucks. Yeah, UDFA. Yeah, I don't worry about him. Yeah. What do you guys think? Nah, man, love it.
And then for sure, we call it the pill. You feel me? The morning pill.
Yeah, we can't call it Black Sunday because I think that's already been used already.
I see Black Sunday. Hey, the morning pill. You know what I mean? Sunday morning pillage.
The pillage show because pillage. Well, we pillage just for fun. Black Sunday, Frank. I think I've seen it before, so I was thinking about using it. I don't want to copy anybody. This is something nobody has.
Yeah. AKA the pill. Welcome to the pill.
Welcome to the pill show. Welcome to the pill.
Welcome to the pill. Welcome to the pill.
But then YouTube and everybody say, "Wait, you guys talking about drugs?"
Yeah, you guys popping pills and.
No, that's not that. No. Raider definitely is a pillage. Yeah, I like it. And now if you don't like it, you can always change it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Black Sunday show will be fine, you know, but I've seen it before. I don't know if it's still up and down. I look, but yeah, it's too common. It's too common. It was something different that nobody heard of before. People say Sunday morning village. What is that? Let's take a look at that. Hey, what the hell?
That makes me want to go watch it right now. It's a
Yeah, this
Sunday show.
What are you guys talking about? You're talking about pills.
Yeah. pill popping Raiders. No.
Don't say that.
Yeah, no, we ain't popping those pills. We pillaging just for fun.
Morning after show sound like somebody got date rape. No, I don't think so.
He said the morning after show.
Well, it's the morning before the game, so why would we put that there? Morning after show,
Yeah. See, since most of our games are 1 o'clock too, it kind of fits too because we can, enter into that first Sunday game, just kind of pre-gaming before the 1 o'clock game.
There'll be games on, but I don't really care about them and not involved with the Raiders. So if Chargers are playing Kansas City, I'll be interested in who wins that game. But I'm not gonna sit there and watch it. No, I don't care. But I'll be interested in that. We can do that more, and then you can put down I don't know if you can do that or not yet. You can put down the scoreboard, who's winning that. We can talk about the Carolina Panthers beat the Chiefs 35-1, the 35-2. Something like that.
Yep. I might, because there was a Raider Nation. Oh, excuse me. There was a Raider Nation Jason that was I think a gaming. He does gaming and stuff like that, but that's why I changed my name, from the ON to IN, and I've respectfully surpassed him, so now I really own it. But I was thinking of because why I'm saying that is the comment. I try not to copy anything else. It was kind of it was the name that stuck at the time. I might stick with it, might not. But we'll see. Down the line, just a little heads up. I might, because there was one and I had that name and it's really been sticking for now. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I might change it down the line, but we'll see.
Raider Nation, that tailgate talk is not bad, but here's the thing. So tailgate talk, that means you talk about any team. You talk about the Buffalo Bills. You talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This show is specific for the Raiders because pillage. We pillage just for fun. It's a Raider Nation. It's a Raider Nation talk show, YouTube thing or whatever. Tailgate talk. That means we got to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles tailgate party. We got to talk about the other teams. Not interested to talk about other teams. My interest is the Raiders, but that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that too. And then if we we might throw that in as a segment on the show, the tailgate, tailgate talk. Just anything maybe around the league that has to do with us.
Yeah, You can always put that in there, but I don't want the title of the show to be tailgate talk. So people will probably come in and say, "Hey, let's talk about New Orleans Saints." We don't want to because I don't care.
Guess what I heard? I guessed it. No,
don't really care. But you want to come in and talk about football? We don't just talk about the Raiders. We talk about football all over. But put that in, they're gonna want to expect us to talk about because if we don't talk about their team, they're gonna get pissed off.
Nation Station. Okay. No. I say, hey, but they throw. I like that everyone's active with these names right now, though.
Nation Station.
The Nation Station.
Hey, won't you? Hey, Nav, you for your channel? That'd be pretty good. I like your title, but that'd be pretty good for you. I still like that Bullet Show, man. I still like that. It's catchy.
Hey, Raider Show family, I might borrow that one. This is the Nation Station.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
It might be a little side segment right there.
Oh, Weber.
Which one?
Weber. You hit it. Pulling just for Sunday. There it is. There it is. There it is. Pulling just for fun. Pulling just for Sunday. There it is. I think Weber hit one.
The Sunday morning pillaging.
No. Pillaging just for Sunday.
Pillaging just
for fun. Pillaging just for Sunday. That's in our theme song. Halloween
for Sunday.
That sounds good, Frank. Frank, you are the winner right now because I don't have a prize to give you, but I like that. Pillaging just for Sunday. So we're on Sunday morning. We're pillaging. Talk about Raider Nation.
Your prize is going to be every Sunday morning at 10 a.m.
You're gonna be the prize. You're gonna be the yeah. I like that. Frank Weber is the winner.
Frank Weber gets to come on the show and sing the Raiders national anthem
I don't know you're gonna
as
sing.
as the intro.
But Frank Weber, go ahead, hit the IGs up, man. Send us whatever you need. Or we'll yeah. I like that. Pillaging for Sunday.
Pillage.
That sounds good. Everybody's agreeing. Love it.
Love it.
Frank Weber is the man. Thank you, Frank Weber.
MVP. Way to go, Frank the Tank. No,
Frank.
go
He
Frank.
did it. You got it.
Frank the
All
Tank.
right.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank. Frank.
Thanks, Frank. Thank Mr. Weber. You did it. We'll scratch your head. Pillaging for Sunday. Yes, sir.
Frank's like, I just want to thank my fans and the city.
I know. He's going to say, well, I'm just here because I don't want to get fined.
Yeah. I'm just here so I don't get
Are you 51? Hey, there we go. We can go to the same area, bro. Oh, okay. You better follow the phone? Okay. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like,
pillaging the rest of the NFLs on Sunday. Pillaging. Hey, my boy got bars. Raiders still got bars.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. So, we got the name of our show. Thanks to Mr. Weber.
Yeah. Raiders Shield family.
Another old man fan of the Raiders. We know the Raiders.
Pillaging just for Sunday.
Oh yeah, we definitely. You're gonna be one of the guest hosts of the show, man. Definitely when you can come up.
Frank.
Definitely.
Because
I tell you what, putting a caption, like if you do it, you do the screen right.
Mm-hmm.
Put the shield up and all stuff, and put in the lower corner. Title by Frank Weber. Give him that credit. Like a little screen. Title by Frank Weber. So give him his props because he did it. He won.
Frank, you don't understand the contribution and the thumbprint that you have put on this podcast.
Yeah, put in the lower corner somewhere like title created by Frank Weber.
As you watch and look up to us, just know that we actually look up to you, Frank Weber, for your contribution.
I appreciate that, man. I mean, that is strong. Cool. So I've seen it. My everything kind of like, whoa, that was it. I felt it. That was it.
Yeah.
Team effort is the Raider way. Right. We are a team. We are a family. We are the nation, Raider Nation.
It's all coming together.
There's no other but the Raider Nation.
Yep. As I put this cabbage together in celebration of what we have just, put together, I salute you.
Salute Frank Weber. All right.
You remember what was that? Men in Black, when he's trying to get his memory back. Remember, he put his watch and the plate. There was like its own little city or whatever. They were like, "Oh hell, K."
Yeah, that was the second one. Yeah, all hell J. All hell J.
Yeah, he's like, who's this? He's I'm K. Oh hell K.
Oh hell K. All hell K.
Yeah, Frank, that's you right now. Frank, that's
all
you.
All hell J. All hell Frank. All hell Frank.
Yep. See, that's you, Frank. That's you.
Hey,
right
Mark, what's up, brother? Man. We just got a new name for our show. Thanks to Frank Weber, man. So hopefully he can get up running. We have for next Sunday.
Definitely. Yeah, that's what I'll be working on that this week. Ooh, I got a week ahead of me too. Just pray for me, Nation. I have a big week during this work week.
Do what you can. Do what you can, brother. I mean, there's no rush. We got plenty of time. Do what you can. Take your time with it. Get it right. Let's do this.
Oh yeah.
Don't even sweat it.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Hey, when they come into Vegas now,
we're gonna rob them to go.
We're gonna get you.
But they're not leaving here with gold or silver. We're taking all of that. You know what I'm saying? Our stadium will like it's supposed to look. Our stadium gonna look. It's gonna be black. They call the black hole. It's gonna be black. They call it Death Star. It's gonna be death to other teams when they come in. The way this team is being built. So don't get it twisted. There, Nation. We can watch. You can watch the game on TV. And why is there so many of these damn fans in our building? They can be there, but they're gonna be outside waiting.
Yeah,
They can't get in because it's gonna be all black.
we're gonna win the
Silver and black.
We're gonna win the game and the fight.
Mm-hmm. See you guys. Anyway, let me let you go. I know you got a lot of work to do. I got some things I gotta do. I'm gonna go eat my breakfast and go try to get on a game with Jeff. Some battleship if he's still playing. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but I'm gonna get on game, go eat right quick. Rest of I still got leftover saw.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Oh, okay.
You know,
So I'm gonna play with the lady, and we're gonna enjoy the rest of Sunday, get some work done, and we'll be back.
Hey guys, me and Radio Nation, appreciate you guys joining the chat, especially you, Frank. You guys were awesome. Radio Nation for life. Love you guys.
Yeah, love you guys. Always remember, me and Chris, we don't miss. You know what I mean? So let's go.
That's awesome.
Appreciate everybody, man. Thank you. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Hey.
Yeah.